Raven, A Trickster Tale from the Pacific Northwest by Gerald, McDermott. Hey, hey, Raven in the sky. Raven came. All the world was in darkness. The sky above was in darkness. The waters below were in darkness. Men and women lived in the dark and cold. Raven was sad for them. He said, "I will search for the light." Hey, hey, Raven in the sky. Raven flew across valleys and across mountains. Raven flew along rivers and over lakes. There was darkness all around. And then he saw a bit of light far away. He flew and came closer to the light. The light was at the edge of the water. Hey, hey, Raven in the sky. The light came from the house of the Sky Chief, and it was shining. Raven perched high in a pine tree on the shore. Raven watched, and Raven waited. Hey, Raven in the sky. He saw a beautiful young girl emerge from the shining house and go to the edge of the water. She was the Sky Chief's daughter. She knelt and drank some water from a woven basket. Hey, hey, Raven in the sky. Raven changed himself. He changed himself into a butterfly. And then he changed again and into a pine needle. He fell down from the tree. And floated on the water. When the girl drank again, she swallowed the pine needle. Hey, hey, Raven in the sky. After a time, the girl gave birth to a child. The child was small and dark with shiny black hair and tiny black eyes. Who do you think the child was? Hey, hey, Raven in the sky. It was Raven. Raven had been reborn as a boy child. The Sky Chief was delighted with his daughter's child. He called him grandchild. He played with the boy and carved toys for him. He invited the elders to come and see the curious, wonderful child. Hey, hey, Raven in the sky. The elders gathered in the shining house with the Sky Chief and his daughter. They watched Ravenchild crawl around the floor of the lodge. Raven pretended to be playing. All the time, he was trying to find where the light was hidden. He saw a box in the corner of the lodge. Hey, hey, Raven in the sky. The box was large. It was carved and painted with many colors. The box was bright. It glowed. The Raven child said, "Ga, ga, 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 ga." "What do you want?" asked his mother. Ravenchild said it again.
Ga 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 ga.
And then he began to cry. What does the child want? Asked the elders. Ravenchild cried again. And he cried and he cried. My grandchild wants the box, said the Sky Chief. Hey, hey, raven in the sky. The young mother placed the box in front of the raven child, but he continued to cry. She took the lid off the box. Inside was a smaller box. She took the lid off that box. Inside was a smaller box. Hey, hey, raven in the sky. His mother took the lid off that box, and light poured out of it. Light flooded the room. Inside the smallest box was a shining ball, blazing with light. What do you think the ball was? It was the sun. Give him the ball, said the Sky Chief. Hey, hey, raven in the sky. His mother gave the raven child the ball, and the raven child stopped crying. And he began to play with it. He changed his sound from to he rolled it around the floor of the lodge. And then Raven changed. He changed into a bird, and he changed his sound. Ha 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 ha, laughed the bird, and he became the raven once again. Caw! Caw! Cried the raven. Hey, hey, raven in the sky. The Sky Chief, his daughter, and all the elders looked on in amazement. Raven plucked up the ball of light in his beak, flew through the smoke hole of the lodge, and disappeared into the dark sky. And all of them cried to the raven, Hey, hey, raven in the sky. But the raven did not come back. The raven flew over the valleys and the mountains. Raven flew along the rivers and across the lakes. Raven threw the sun high in the sky, and it stayed there. This is how Raven stole the sun from the Sky Chief and gave it to all the people. Hey, hey, raven in the sky. And why do the people always feed Raven? To thank him for bringing them light. Hey, hey.